Hi, Capricorn. Ooh, my voice cracked like puberty. Whatever, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Caress the Goddess here. Okay, we'll keep that card too. This is a December 2025 reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter, and sidereal or tropical. Or whoever's watching it, if you just wanted to watch it. Hey. I talked about the Bull with Taurus. I talked about Legally Blonde with Libra. But for Capricorn, I've literally just been thinking of the Saturnian energy. I told y'all I was reading the Alchemy book, Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. And that book has been blowing my mind, honestly. I can't believe it. Just everything, the qualities of each sign, of each element and its planetary association. It's a good book, y'all. I'll do a separate video on that. And I'll timestamp this so y'all can skip it if you don't want to hear. But I'm loving the Idiot's Guide to Alchemy. But Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, Saturnian things, when enough's enough. When it's enough, it's enough. Saturn has that natural coolness and detachment, and Capricorn's just that mountain goat who's finding, he stops to sleep. He in Vegas there's bighorn sheep, and that's the Aries. I would say, I guess that's more the ram, but there's still a mountain goat of some kind, and I've seen those. But the mountain goat, he's just toiling his way to the top, and everything's practical. If you know a Capricorn that wants something or another, they'll always be successful in it to some degree. Capricorn's not really the one to quit. Some people are the one and done, but Capricorn, and I know this is just my channeled story for y'all for now. We'll get to the cards too, don't worry. But if you know Capricorn up to something, they will be successful because they do not quit, and they get to things logically. And that's a part of mental alchemy too. Just like, do you have too much logic, not enough emotion? Which is sometimes what Capricorn has, because they are that detached. But I think that's what's so amazing about them, is that there's that kind of mastery of emotion, because they have emotions and they're very human, but they're not overly emotional about things that don't need it, which is a power. Because in mental alchemy, there's some people who have to reduce, a lot of water signs have to reduce the quality of water to bring themselves back to logic. So TLDR, Capricorn, success on the horizon just because you move the way you move. But let's see what's happening with Capricorn. First, we're going to do existing love, and then new love, and then money and career, and then luck. So again, y'all, I will timestamp these, but let's see. Y'all got your channeled goat message though. Y'all are the goat. What do we have for Capricorn for 2025 in their current situation? We already had one card. What do we have for Cap? Okay. Ooh. Could be Scorpio energy in the Capricorn's way. It could be really any kind of Scorpio energy, but also an old, whatever the current situation you're in is in. Speaking of alchemy, it ain't gonna be the same anymore. It's changing forms. It's changing forms because somebody does not want to give. We're being stingy here. And it could be you, it could be them, it could be both. But the situation, you're literally at a crossroads because both of you are so stubborn. Very, very stubborn. And they're kind of thoughtless. They can be an air sign too, or have some air sign qualities, but you're deep. Capricorn is deep, and they don't want to be made to think about. You make them think too much. So they kind of get in that hot water of like, well, I don't always want to have to be at my best. I kind of want to coast. So for some of y'all, it could be over. For some of y'all, it's the breakup to makeup, or just the changing of the energy in the connection. Because thinking of, again, like, I'm obsessed with alchemy right now, y'all, but all this stuff is very holistic. And it's the alchemy of the relationship. So the form that it took before, and this could be a good thing because if it's unhealthy, then it can become healthy. But if it's healthy, then like, okay, maybe there's a hurdle that you'll have to jump. But it's just the changing of the form. And sometimes it's like, y'all remember, you might have certain friends that, I mean, this is for the love part, but just as an example, you might have a friend or lover, whoever, where you remember like, oh, I remember the day I fell in love with them. I remember what they were wearing and they made me laugh so hard that I really felt like they understood me for the first time. Or that made me realize like, oh, this is like someone so significant in my life. Just the little things. It could also be that. So don't just think it's bad because the death card is coming, but it will change, and change is a constant. But, you know, it's going from that black phase whenever the relationship is new, honeymoon phase, to the white phase, the second product in the alchemical process. That it's like the second round of things you work with, the ashes. But yeah, this is going to be the changing of forms of the connection in a way that you've never seen or experienced before with this person, no matter how long you've been with them. It could also be that they are experiencing losing someone, even unexpectedly, or they're anticipating a loss, or they may be going through an unexpected loss as well. So that could also be something, because that's in their energy, so it trickles into your energy too, because it affects, that's in their love energy, so it affects the way that you're able to connect with one another. But the passion is there. You both think each person's very sexy. It's not a Neanderthal-like connection, but it's sexual without being lustful. And I mean, the D could be fire, provided everyone's healthy, but they're really, you or them or both are using communication as a kind of power move. And that's a big thing. That may also be what's changing. The fact that you both use communication as a sort of power move over each other. You don't want to give them too much. You don't want to give them that communication. And that can be, you know, y'all, that can be a way of flirting. That can be its own type of like sexy energy, but it's also like it can't last forever. So expect there to kind of be something more, maybe even, I don't want to say harsh words, but just like even more directness, because just something catalyzes this change for one or both of you. Let's see what we can get, one or two more cards on that. Then we'll go to new love. Well, okay. Interesting when they come. You feel kind of bound by this situation. A little bit stuck. I was just talking about it, y'all. Alchemy. Gemini energy here, other air sign energy too. But yeah, it's the stuckness. It's the stuckness. You can't go on the way it's been going. So you're going to alchemize that. But they want to reach out, but it's too much fun for them to not talk. It's too much fun to kind of like have an attitude with you. They're like taking pride in not hitting you up. They're happy to not be hitting you up. They don't want to be this person with the love message. The love is there, but they don't want to communicate it. This too. There's an intersection of talent there too. Of just like you're being recognized for your talent. So that's another reason why they don't really want to give in, because they're like, well, She already knows how awesome she is because people are recognizing her talent. So I can't, what am I just gonna pile onto that? Which sounds stupid, but it's how it is sometimes. Can we get one last card for current love? Very interesting, Capricorn. The Emperor. Aries energy. I mean, this person is a boss for sure. For sure. I mean, they may not be the. We'll even split the deck. It's like, it's the person you wish for. It is who you're thinking it is. And they're a boss, but they also see you as a boss. And that's why they're kind of afraid to step to you, because they're circumstantially a boss, but you're a boss for real. Boss energy. So that's it. We'll see if y'all keeping that stalemate, but takeaway, things will change about the dynamic noticeably. They're changing form. I always start with my foot under my butt and then surprised when it gets all numb. Let's go to new love now. What's for Capricorn's new connections, new love coming in the collective? Okay. King of Cups is here. Possible water sign, but he did come out bottom, flipped over. So water sign coming in, they might be a little bit younger than you or like more kid stuff, but watch out for emotional immaturity. This came out on the Libra one too. Sometimes people put up with too damn much. Okay, similar. I mean, some of y'all might even be talking to a Libra or there's a Libra somewhere in the situation. But new person coming in, maybe younger. You might have so many options that it's hard for you to choose. But I don't know. The karmic connection. The karmic connection, that's who's coming in. You have a karmic connection coming in. Somebody who's gonna be better is probably a strong word, but they're balancing out this love karma that you've had. If you feel like you haven't really been clicking with people, then this is going to be someone that you've clicked with like never before, but they're not really what you expected. Like if you could choose anything or make anything up, they might not have been it, but that doesn't take away from how much you like them. So someone new, unexpected, very unexpected, coming in. And what's the purpose of this the new love coming? What's the purpose of this person? Then we'll move on to luck. What's the purpose of our new? Seven of Pentacles. They may be, it's a reward for your patience, but it could also be a patience tester, this new person. They like you a lot. They might pick on you. That might be their way of like expressing that they like you. They're picking on you. They're trying the patience. But they like you a lot. New person coming in likes you a lot. Literally thinks you're queen. She's a queen. Or he's a king. He's a god. I don't know what the girls say. He's rich. New person likes you a lot. But passion tester, patience tester. Can we get one more for the new love situation? Okay. There's gonna be something to choose. Something to choose from. This could be an Aquarius. And also, it could be an Aquarius, it can be somebody in the limelight, someone with fame, and you, Capricorn, could also be someone with fame. So this could be someone who clocked you because you're in the public eye, and you're doing shit and people are taking notice. So that's going to give you your choice of many lovers. One of them you're going to move forward with, but ultimately, it's a win. Whoever this new person is coming in, it's a win. They may not be forever, but you don't even need to look that far. Just know that you have your choice. Keep doing your thing. You're the star. You're the queen. You haven't been treated probably to the extent that you would like to be or deserve in love previously. And that changes with somebody who you didn't expect. Water sign energy there. But overall, victory with this new person. You're free to move forward, but you just have to make that choice. And they're gonna bring you pause. When you first meet them, you're gonna be like, should I give them a chance for some reason or another? But ultimately, the answer is yes, give them a chance. And it'll be good. And you can feel free to be the patient one, because their emotional immaturity may set a weird pace to things, but you can be patient and welcome it in, because it is good. And it's a fated connection coming in. Again, this doesn't have to mean that you marry them. Not everyone who comes into your life needs to be your husband or wife. It's good to manifest those things, obviously, but sometimes we just need a lesson. And the new person coming in can be a positive lesson who teaches you certain things are worth it, or even just good old-fashioned fun, and you can move on, or maybe it goes beyond that. But you're the star, Capricorn, okay? Let's see what's going on with Capricorn's money. There's always something going on with Capricorn's money, because y'all know how to get it. You always have a hustle going. You work hard, but not to show off, not to just say you worked the hardest, but it's the toil, the rubber, where the rubber meets the road. Capricorns are so good at that. Oh, let's light this little incense. He went out. Okay. Wow, this guy did not want to go out. I was shaking him so hard, like a shaking bait. What's up with Capricorn's money? Your money's on fire, Capricorn. That's your sign. No one can extinguish your fire from turning lead to gold. Capricorn career and money. Give it to us straight. Make it beautiful. Make it direct. Y'all know I love when the readings are very literal. Career. Oh, new start. New start for a career. You might get a new job, or you might be working with an Aries, or something during Aries season is going to come to you. But brand new financial start here. You're finally you're kind of over money. I know that's a weird thing to say, but you've surrendered. So any anger or like weird thoughts you had about money, you're over those. So you have like new perspective, 180 on the ways that you earn money, and you're kind of you're letting yourself receive. You're letting the money come to you. And Gemini energy here. So you're almost more stubbornly locking into the fact that like you'll only earn money through ways that you love, ways that you care about. Which is a new thought for you, thinking that you need a job to earn money, because it's more your purpose, what you're kind of married to energetically. And it's a receiving energy in currency. you're kind of anchored in to just let money flow to you in your preferred way, which is taking a lot of time, a lot of time, but could be money coming in too from a Pisces, or a Pisces you're working with, or during Pisces season. But your anger about money is gone. So that's, right now you're in that process of turning around the energy, but the stubbornness is going to pay off to give you that new start of just earning with what you care about. Let's see, what do we have for luck for December? And this is all in the next month, y'all, so it'll be a December. What's for our lucky Capricorns? What do we have for those lucky Caps? Okay. Page of Cups. But he's in that reverse. You might have delayed news. If you're waiting for a certain message, that again, that could relate to the first person, or you're just waiting to hear if you made the cut for something, that message might be delayed, but it's not a no. Okay? So know that. This could be a package. This could be just anything that you were waiting for, y'all. Ugh, the winter. I definitely over moisturize in the winter, but I still itch. Yeah, get ready for delayed news. What else do we have for the lucky Cap? What do we have for our Capricorns in luck? But know that it's not a no, it's just delayed money. Okay? Unexpected little cash gift coming in. Also a prize, something coming in the mail that's positive. But also job opportunity, paid job opportunity. I'm hearing more gig than like job in the money and career section where we had the Fool. Like this was more, okay, this is like big career path stuff. But this one I'm hearing like, oh, it's a gig, girl. It's a gig. It's a fat little check from doing something. And if you're waiting to hear like, oh, did I get this? It might take you longer to hear that you got it, but you have that coming. What else do we have for the lucky Cap? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. If you haven't been in a while to like your Sephora's, your Ulta, something, you might win. If you enter a sweepstakes at a beauty store, you could win something with that. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Some of y'all, if it's bonus points, and know that like if you had your birthday coming up, you get your free Sephora gift too. But I'm just hearing something related to like Sephora, Ulta, a gift that has to do with like beauty. Even some of y'all might get gifted skincare. It's like something that someone that you care about notices you need. You're gonna get for Christmas. You're gonna get gifted. Yeah. Same with this. It's like the money is delayed. There's a delayed message with money, but it's coming. It does come through. So, worry not, Capricorn. And this is, I mean, it's Sagittarius season. That's in December, but very, very healing month. Very healing month for y'all. But keep it up. Know that existing situation changes. You're the star in the new one. You got your options, but someone's coming in to test that patience. New career opportunities, and delayed news about some money, but the money's coming in, okay? Very good. Good eventful month, Capricorn. This may be a month for you that felt about a year long, but that's good, right? That's life, baby. I'll see you, Capricorn. I don't know if I told y'all, I still have the personal readings open. That link will be in the info box, but good to see y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.